Hello everybody, and welcome to the Lost Levels podcast. I am Spider Startup, Spider Star You, and I'm gonna be your host today for podcast 173. Yes. Today I am joined by ratchet people, really ratchet people. Today I am joined by Soul.
Coming to you live from the soon-to-be former Lost Levels us. Because we have a special person in here today.
Yes, we do. Today, we are guest starred by Yoshiman222. Yes, Yoshiman, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Yes!
I'm here to do the podcast stuff, and
Our demise is here.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh
so
my god, I killed everyone.
if you're wondering why Yoshiman is here,
I'm
us,
wondering too.
the Lost Levels, yeah, Soul's wondering too. Us, aka the Lost Levels, we are looking for a new Lost Level.
Yay.
We are trying to find who can be the next Soul. Because, you know, we remember when we had Soul back on in 2013. We had little
No.
Soul guest star on the
Soul.
Sonic podcast, which you can go look it up, the Sonic series. See Soul for the first time, where his voice was so high and he was such a little kid.
I don't know
now
what you're
he's
talking about.
Now he's like 25 years
You're
old.
getting replaced, watch out.
Yes.
Stop.
So
Not again.
we're in royal forms today, guys. But yeah, we had signups before a long time ago where we introduced Soul to the podcast, and Soul's been on with us ever since then. But this time, instead of being the participant, Soul's gonna be the judge. Yes, Soul's gonna help judge us.
Yeah.
Judge us.
Good for
We're
you.
judging. Yeah, we're judging
I'm
ourselves.
a critic.
No.
It's in my blood.
We're gonna be judging you, the listeners, who are gonna sign up. And we're going to see who fits in with us the best, and that person will be introduced to the podcast. So really quickly, before we get into the main topic, which I'm sorry for taking so long, but I just got to get into this, all right? There are 4 requirements you need to meet if you want to sign up, all right? First, you have to have a Skype account. Very easy to get. 2, you need to have a decent microphone that's, like, you know, decent sounding, you know, not...
Probably USB.
You know, yeah, anything like that, you know, just not anything ratchet where you're like, hey guys, oh my god, like, no, nothing like that. You can't be like that, and don't bother. If your microphone makes you sound like that, if it makes you sound like that, don't sign up. I mean, like, I'm not saying you sound like that, I'm saying if your microphone makes you sound like that, don't sign up.
I was like
Don't
laying
sign
down the
up.
sick beats and you still...
I had to.
Number 3, you need to have the program Audacity. And the lame
We're all
encoder
using
MP3, that's what we're using right now to record. And because you need Audacity to record, and you need the lame encoder MP3 to save your file as an MP3 file. And number 4, and this is the most important thing, you need to have free time on Saturdays. All right, that's non-negotiable. All right, you need to have at least free time in the afternoon, in the afternoon, basically. You know,
Yeah.
Morning in my time.
or yeah, in
So-
morning in Yoshiman's time because he lives in Canada, the west side of Canada.
I live in the Western world.
Yeah, so you need to make sure you have free time on Saturday in the morning time, afternoon time, pretty much 1 p.m. Eastern, might be 10 p.m. Pacific time, whatever the case is. Just make sure you have free time on Saturday, at least in the morning, afternoon time. And if you fit all these requirements, then you should go ahead and sign up for the podcast. You can comment on our YouTube. You can comment in the comments below on our We Want You for the Lost Levels posts. Or
Hi.
you can just email us, which is the most simple thing. Email us at thelostlevelsmpl@gmail.com.
It's easy
I wanna see
as
all the people.
cake.
Just do it, and don't be shy. All right, Soul doesn't bite. I bite a little bit. You know, I'm really quick to bite, but you know, I'm not gonna bite you. I promise. All right, the choppers are going away. So that is all for
I
that.
want to actually see all the people who sign up and see, because it'd be interesting seeing who actually wants to try out.
Yes.
I want to
All
see who
right.
becomes a new Lost Levels member.
Yes.
So,
it could be
come on
you, the
down.
listener. It could be you. So you never know. Just please sign up. And yeah, all right, let's get into the main topic now. Sorry for
Okay.
that long nonsense. Well, actually, that wasn't nonsense. That was actually like
Well,
really
they
important.
needed to know.
They needed to know.
Yeah.
Really good, Yoshi Man. All right, so let's get into our main topic. Our main topic today is the Club Nintendo. Club Nintendo has recently been discontinued. Club Nintendo is gone.
Oh
And it's
forgot
never going to come
I
back.
forgot to redeem a prize. Whoops, I had enough coins.
Wow, that was wow. I don't want to even talk about that.
Uh-huh.
But I got my rewards, and I hope that you, the listener, got your rewards as well. But today we're gonna be talking about Club Nintendo, so let's get into our first question because we wasted enough time. All right, first question: what was your reaction when you heard that the Club Nintendo rewards program was ending? All right, who wants to answer this first?
I didn't care. I mean, I was okay with it. I was like, oh, just got into Club Nintendo. Okay. Oh well.
Okay.
I was actually like really indifferent to it. I was trying to get platinum, but that's not really like associated to discontinuation. Yeah, I guess it was just like I wasn't too invested in it to really have too much of an opinion if it was gonna be gone or not.
All right, Yoshi Man.
Well, honestly, like it's kind of sad to see it go because I've been like a member ever since around when I think when it first came out. I'm not exactly sure because when I first figured out it was actually through my Nintendo Power magazine, so I don't know exactly when they first talked about it, but I've been around pretty much since the beginning, and now after all these years, it's going away. I mean, I have to admit with how it's been over the years, it's not as sad since we could see it dying away, but it's still kind of sad to see.
For me personally, actually, this is one of the questions that I've had for later on. But you know, how long have you been using Club Nintendo? So, how long have you been using Club Nintendo?
Since it started.
Since like the Wii days, or like what?
I don't
Since it
exactly.
first appeared in North America.
I don't remember when. When was it? Was it like during the
Yeah.
GameCube days?
I don't remember. I think it was during the Wii days.
Really?
I think it was
I think it
before
was
that.
before that. It had to.
No,
be before
I
that.
don't think GameCube had the Club Nintendo.
I'm
first.
pretty
I mean,
sure
at
it
least
did.
North America.
Yes, it did.
Yes,
it
it
did.
did. The Wind Waker was.
Oh
right?
wait, no, wait, no.
No, I don't think it
actually,
was.
it started
Oh.
in October 2nd, 2008.
Okay.
Yoshi Man was right, but some GameCube games did have the Club Nintendo thing. I know that for a fact. I remember because
Well,
my
then it
Mario
must have
Kart
been
Double...
like the really, really new ones.
Yeah, because I know because my Mario Kart Double Dash thing had a Club Nintendo thing inside.
Huh. I
So,
didn't.
um,
I mean, I got that game when it first came out, though.
yeah, I did too, but it broke, so I had to buy another one. But yeah, I've been using Club Nintendo since like I want to say like around 2010, 2011. I didn't use it when it first started because I really, well, okay, well, I guess I'll just say it and flat out. My parents back then, they were like really suspicious about things like this. I don't know why, but like that was one big reason because you had to put in your address to get things. And another thing was just overall I wasn't really too interested. But later on, when I actually found out all the rewards and things like that, because I remember when I first joined, there was like tons and tons of Kirby's Epic Yarn stuff that you could like put onto your backpack. Like it was like I don't know what you call those things, but it's like
Patches?
something. Yeah, patches. Yeah, it's like you patch it to your like backpack and like go to school or whatever the case might be. I always thought that was so cute, but I never got one. But yeah, I've been using it since like around 2010, 2011, and it is kind of sad to see it go. But it is kind of like what Yoshiman said. The way Club Nintendo has been for a while, like who did not see this coming? It's just been really, really lackluster, and so lackluster that we can't even begin to realize it. But hopefully, as this podcast goes on, what I'm basically, trying to just get at is that I hope that the new rewards program is so much better in every way. I just really hope that it's just so much better because ultimately the way Club Nintendo was this past year, not acceptable. So, I can see why it is disappearing. All right, so let's move on to the next question. We've already answered how long have you had Club Nintendo? So we're moving on to this third question. What type of rewards have you gotten over the years?
I think I actually now thinking about it, I don't think I got much. I don't remember even getting a physical one. I don't know. Maybe I did, and I'm just being stupid. Oh, I got the soundtrack, the Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack, and then I got Mewtwo inherently. What else did I get? I don't even know where that soundtrack is. I got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze from the Platinum from the last time they had Club Nintendo, like the last thing ever. And then I forgot which game I got before that, but funnily enough, I got Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. I have not played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I played a little bit of it and then I got bored, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not here to review the game, but I actually don't think I got any physical things, which I should have. I had enough coins, but for whatever reason, I just got really lazy and I didn't exactly know what to choose. So, oh well.
Okay, so the awards I've gotten over the years, I actually have a lot of them right here in front of me. Like, for some of the awards, I have this, like, DS case featuring, like, Super Mario Bros. Styled stuff. Holding my DS games, comes with DS styluses.
Ooh.
I have this I have one of the Platinum figurines currently right here still. I have folders and sets. I have posters somewhere. Like, I can see some of the posters rolled up because I don't like how they looked, because those are just the Platinum. I think I have the Luigi ones as well. Then I also have a bunch of digital games, too, that I downloaded. And then also got some of the special rewards, like the Mewtwo DLC and the CD, as well as the free game for registering Mario Kart 8. I pretty much tried to get everything you could get for the amount of coins that I got. Even so far as to registering my brother's games, if I didn't own them.
Oh, wow. Did your brother mind?
He didn't have a Club Nintendo account. He doesn't care.
Oh, so you didn't... Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine.
Eventually I did make him one, though, to give him the Mewtwo DLC, though, but... yeah.
Okay, for me, yes! Really, what did I get? I've gotten so much stuff over the years, I forgot. I did get that Mario carrying case that had styluses inside and something where you can hold DS games. Is that what you described?
Did you get the 3DS version or the DS version?
The DS version.
So we probably had the same one then. It's the one where it's like, has an 8-bit Mario and Goomba on the front?
Yes!
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we got
it's in my hand right now.
Oh my god, mine's is in the other room. I'm not gonna run and get it. But, you know.
Oh man. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. But really, what else did I get? I got tons of DLC. Wow, that's the wrong word. I got tons of different games, you know, that I gotten off of Club Nintendo. But I gotten other stuff. I got I got posters from my nephew. You know, there's so much stuff. Like, really, I wish I was more prepared for this. I've gotten, I've gotten the Platinum rewards, but we're gonna talk about that later. I think I got a calendar once. Like, one of the first years I signed up, I got a calendar. And that's pretty much it. That calendar's, like, horrible now, because it was, like, 2012, 2011, or something like that. It's not good anymore. But, yeah, I've gotten lots of rewards over the years. You know, I've consistently gotten gold or platinum. Like I said, we're gonna talk about that a bit later. But yeah, I've gotten tons of stuff off of Club Nintendo, so, you know, yeah, it had a lot of good stuff. Oh, one more thing. I've gotten that, okay, what is that bag? It's like a bag, it has like a mushroom on it. It's like a postal bag? A tote bag, yeah, a tote bag, yes. That, I got that, from one of my brothers, and I also got one from my sister. Yeah, I got two of those things, yes, okay, I remembered. But yeah, I got tons of stuff over the years. Now here's the next question. How did you feel about the change in rewards over the years from mostly physical to mostly digital? Ooh, alright, so I think I'm gonna answer this first, actually.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't even know if Soul can answer it, honestly. Based on how
I've
joined.
known the rewards. Because I haven't experienced them doesn't mean I can't have an opinion.
Yeah, I was just wondering, because, like, you mostly joined after it changed to physical, or digital.
Yes, that's pretty much true. I think I joined the year after they had that really cool, like, figurine with, like, Bowser, Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad and stuff. I wish I gotten that, but
I think that was a Platinum award.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about the thing that I talked about, like my Platinum figurine.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of it. But yes, Club Nintendo over the years, well, actually over like the past like year or so, like past 2 years, I would say maybe. I couldn't say for sure, but mostly for like this past year, I can say for 100% fact that they've mostly gone from physical stuff to digital stuff, like, releasing digital games and things like that. Which, hey, that's cool. Digital games are awesome. And that's what I meant earlier, not DLC. I've said DLC games, I meant digital games. Durr. But, digital games are cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is, and this is a really, really big problem, is that it transitioned into just digital games. Like, there were, once in a blue moon, they would have, like, physical stuff. Like, they had, like, they had something with The Legend of Zelda, that they released, or, like, it was, like, a controller, or, like, it was something like that. It was, like, a
nunchuck, I think.
A nunchuck, I think that's
what
it was.
To go with the, Skyward Sword golden controller.
Yes. And ever since like that, around that time, and then so on, they've mostly just been doing digital stuff, and it's like, it's kind of lackluster because why can't you just have both? Like, you can have the digital games, and that's cool, that's awesome, but why does it just have to be digital games? Like, why can't it be more stuff? So, yeah, I kind of have not liking the transition. I know some people don't mind because they never really cared about the physical stuff. They just cared about getting some games because they register the games, and then they get like a classic NES game or a classic like Super Nintendo game or things like that. But for me, I always liked having the physical stuff more. But yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think about that?
So my opinion on like the physical to digital changes, it was. Yeah, definitely a really big sign, like, Club Nintendo is not doing so well, or at least, here's its downfall, because it's just showing things that people don't want. Nobody really wants, games that have already been released, except for me, because I was like, hooray, a game that I wanted but didn't have the money for, now I can get for free. And Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was another one of those, and, I mean, I didn't lose anything, because I think all the other games are just meh, so I was kind of happy I could get something out of it, but... the physical ones, I feel like, in general, they're more commonly liked. They're, like, more collectible thingies. I actually, if there was, like, both physical and digital, knowing me, I'd probably favor towards the digital stuff, but I think, certainly it showed that there was something changing within Club Nintendo. That's pretty much it. I don't really have much to say on it, because, as Yoshiman said, I wasn't really... there to experience it fully.
Wow, well, you articulated that a lot better than I did.
Well, I have to admit, when the digital awards first came out, it was actually kind of exciting because, like, there actually some of the things that people were asking for Club Nintendo were, in fact, like, digital games that you could download, or maybe some exclusive digital stuff like they did for Doc Lewis's Punch-Out, which is something that's on my older brother's Wii. I can't ever really access it now. But
it's nothing special.
Yeah, it was special. It was a exclusive Club Nintendo game. And it was stuff like that people were wanting. When we first started to get the digital games, it was just like, oh, cool, at least we can spend our coins on games that we might want. But, like, as it transitioned, it became less physical awards and just more digital. It just became less, say, special. And then when they started implying those digital games that you can get anywhere as the Platinum Awards for being like a super loyal member, it just became kind of like, this isn't really that special of a reward. Say as we've already talked about that, like that Platinum figurine that like I have in here.
Yeah,
it just became not as special. Like eventually, like all the Platinum Awards were just like games. Like the Gold Awards would just be old games, and then the Platinum might be newer games. But there's nothing special you could get out of it. Nothing that was like you couldn't just buy in a store. It all had a value when I looked at it, and I didn't like seeing that value when I went to redeem one of these special awards from an exclusive program. You could definitely see as the years went on that it was that they definitely stopped caring about it as the physical awards were dropping down.
Yeah.
Really.
I remember, I don't know if it was 2014. It had to have been 2014, I think, when I got platinum. There was like all these rewards. I'm like, are you kidding me? What are we gonna get something special, or like what the hell is this? And what I ended up getting was freaking Dr. Luigi. Like, I'm like, really? Like, out of all the games, like all these games like are games like Super Metroid, are games I already have. Like Super Mario Kart. I think they had Smash Brothers. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think they had Smash Bros. Because that would be. Wait,
That was for
But
the
Smash
Wii.
Bros. I don't think Smash Bros. Was out.
They did not have Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay. Well, then my bad. But they had some other games.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't out because of the Mewtwo DLC later on.
Yeah, they
That
didn't
was,
have
like,
anything special.
near the end.
Because if you did have Smash Bros, it'd actually be special, but they didn't have anything special. Oh my god! But yeah,
I think they had the Smash Bros. Demo at one point available for certain Club Nintendo members.
well, what I do remember earlier is they did have Smash Brothers where you can get it and you can like register it on the Wii, not the Wii U. But I don't know if they did that for the Platinum Awards thing.
I don't think.
Yeah. Let's just move on because I'm getting freaking confused here because I thought it was on there and I'm like, wait, it wasn't on there. All right, here's one. Have you gotten gold or platinum statuses? And for how many years have you gotten these marvelous statuses? Well, someone who is more prepared, like Yoshi Man, why don't you tell us for how many years have you gotten the gold or platinum statuses?
I don't mean to brag on this, but I pretty much had platinum for every single year.
Oh,
Except
hell no.
for one. Except for 1 year.
Okay.
But I was okay with that because they just offered pins that year, and I didn't want the pins.
I got those pins! I got those! I got those pins.
Well, you
I
have
got
some.
them, and they're amazing for your information.
I don't actually like pins all that much, honestly. So was fine that I got a calendar that year instead, and that calendar proved very useful over the time because I was just using that to write in the data that I needed. But otherwise, it's been straight platinum. Even though some of the later years with the digital rewards, I've been actually just giving my platinum rewards away to other people who want them. Like, I think, last year, not the year before that, with all those, games that you said, I think I gave my reward to VIP.
Oh, yeah, VIP Soccer Master.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I gave him, one of the, just eShop games.
Which game? Do you remember?
I think it was one of the Dylan's Rolling Western ones.
Oh, Dylan's Rolling Western. No, that's a good game.
I'm not entirely sure. I would need to ask him about that.
That sounds like a game.
Well, you ask VIP and you get back to us in the comments.
Is he on right now?
As for me,
No, he's off right now.
Oh. As for me, I think everyone's already basically gotten it. I've only done Club Nintendo for 2 years, but both times I did get platinum status. Hooray.
So you only got 2014 and
yeah, and they were both digital.
Oh my god, this poor unfortunate soul.
Oh, I haven't
God.
heard that before on this podcast.
Oh, that's a lie. You heard it multiple
That
times.
was
The king of cheesy puns. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm not the king of cheesy puns. There's someone who's more cheesy than me. What the hell? What did I get? Okay, I've gotten platinum and gold for, ever. Or I've gotten silver, gold. I've gotten all that bodacious stuff. Silver. There's no silver. I think since 2010 or 2011, like I said earlier in the podcast, since 2010 or 2011, I've gotten the rewards. Because I remember for 1 year, I got a calendar. And the next year, I got the pins. Which, when I say pins, they're like a badge, you pin, it's like you pin it to your shirt, or whatever the case might be. And it's not pins, some of y'all be thinking there's pins, and it's bowling pins. Please, no one would get bowling pins. Or it's pins you pin to your shirt.
how depressing.
Pins.
I really
I
wanted
might
them
get
to be
bowling pins if there was a bowling ball.
Really? But,
No bowling.
that'd be so childish,
I'm
though.
so upset. I thought
It
they
would
were
be
bowling
fun to go
pins.
bowling.
Bowling in your house?
I thought
I've done it
could-
before when I was young.
That's gonna be noisy.
That's so upsetting. Why didn't they give us bowling pins?
Oh, but bowling pins suck. I've gotten, what else have I gotten? What else? They had, oh my god, I've forgotten literally all the rewards. What is wrong with me? What was the reward for 2012? Okay, so we just looked at the rewards real quick. Or we made a pause, we looked at the rewards, and I was right, first and foremost, for 2013, the original Smash Brothers was on one of the rewards you can get. It was one of the Platinum awards you can get.
To be fair, I didn't think you were talking about the original Smash.
Neither was I.
Yeah,
I thought you
reason.
were talking about-
I just had to correct that for the podcast, so it's not a correction later, right? It was indeed on there. Smash Brothers was on there. Okay. And now that that's corrected, I've gotten the pins. I've gotten the Majora's Mask CD for 2013. Because I already had Smash Brothers, the original.
I remember
Super
the CD as well. I remember that was a big deal.
Yeah, the poster.
Even
It
though
was,
at the same time, everyone was like, "Come on,
Wait,
just
what
this."
were the ones again for that? I can't see.
it was the 3
Oh
poster
yeah, I got
set.
the 3 poster set. That's what I got.
Yeah, or the.
Because I remember because there's a Luigi poster I hang on the wall.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I got the Majora's Mask soundtrack, and I don't even know where the heck it is. It's like somewhere in my room where I have all my Nintendo stuff. It's like one little covered thing. So yeah, it's like somewhere over there. I'll get it sometime. But yeah, I've gotten pretty much most of the Platinum Awards up until 2015. Was there even a award for 2015? No, there wasn't, right?
Yeah.
it was
Wait.
the digital ones.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, the
Donkey
digital ones. Okay, but
Kong,
I didn't get the
Tropical
Platinum
Freeze.
for digital.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
I
that's what I
got.
mean.
remember that.
I gave mine away again.
Again.
I don't remember who I gave it to. All I know is that this time it was Mario Golf World Tour.
Oh no, you gave that to Snowy. You gave it to Snowy. Yeah.
I just gave it to the first person who asked for it.
Darn, I should have asked quicker.
It still makes me a bit sad though, because also I remember I wanted like the Smash posters that were coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, like they have 2 versions of it and featured 6 of the characters. I was waiting for the version to feature the character I wanted, which is actually Robin, because
Robin.
I just really like
Robin.
Fire Emblem
Speaking of
Awakening.
which-
So I really wanted that, but that poster series never came out, and that actually made me so sad.
Speaking of which, I know it's a little off topic, but do you know when your Robin amiibo is coming in?
Not exactly. I think that's coming out on Wednesday.
Yay! Oh, I'm gonna be so happy. For those of you who don't know, Yoshiman's been trying to get a Robin amiibo, and I finally got him to get one.
Well, I finally got
Yeah, I have no idea where
what's
you
it
were
called?
going
Credit
with that,
card.
though.
I finally
You were
got
like-
a credit card after
You were
so
like-
Yes, a credit
long.
card.
He's
But
going.
I
Like,
was able to buy it online.
yeah, but he's going like all of the ones I find are like $50. I'm like, where are you looking? You can find them for like.
I'm
only
Canadian.
25.
Everything's overpriced here.
I know, but you didn't go on
Yes.
eBay. Like, I'm like, where is he getting?
I
this
went
from?
on eBay, but I didn't see that offer.
Yeah, I have
Oh, I
3
think it was
Robin
on-
amiibos.
Also, I think I was looking at mostly the English ones.
I have 3 Robin amiibos, and I'm selling 2 of them for a high price. Oh
If you
my
can
God.
get people to buy them for a high price, because people buy them for cheaper prices.
Well, we'll see about that because I have the power of persuasion.
Well, also
Um,
they're American.
okay.
Whatever.
Let's move
Alright, let's
on
get
away
back.
from amiibos. This is about Club
Let's
Nintendo.
get back on subject. Yeah.
Which that's actually
Actually,
something
let's
they should've-
continue. Let's continue talking about amiibos, because I think the next topic is talking about the new kinds of rewards that we hope. Or
Oh,
is talking about the new one.
segue.
Yeah, what the new
segue.
program will offer.
What do you think
And
the
the
new
rewards.
rewards program will
Drugs.
offer? Okay, yeah, so they're gonna offer drugs, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, little kid, you wanna buy some cocaine? Oh, you wanna buy some meth? Like, yeah, they're gonna be offering meth and cocaine.
That's how I got into my house.
What do you think? Oh, just please, let me read the question. What do you think the new rewards program will offer? Do you think the new rewards program will be better than Club Nintendo? Or worse than Club Nintendo?
It'll be better.
They should be offering amiibos. Yes, yes,
I was
yes.
saying that since they first off had amiibos created. I was thinking,
think
you know
they'll
what?
offer.
For the physical rewards, like for the platinum award, they should offer the gold Mario amiibo
Yes.
as a platinum award or
No,
something.
if they're gonna
They
do
should release
amiibo-
normal
Or
amiibos.
or for the gold reward and platinum for Silver Mario for platinum.
If they're
award
gonna
or
do an amiibo thing, they're gonna do a exclusive Club Nintendo amiibo that does.
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking those were going to be it, but then they eventually got released elsewhere, and then I'm like, eh.
They
But
should
still,
make
they
normal
should have offered
amiibos.
amiibo.
They should make normal amiibos available to buy off of this new rewards program. I think that'd help
Buy
people.
online.
What?
I wouldn't have to buy online for Robin.
Well, I imagine it wouldn't be that that if it's using a similar style to what Club Nintendo had. I'm assuming it wouldn't be that expensive. But, I'm just saying, like, I think that'd be really cool if they could just offer normal amiibos. So, like, for the rare ones that, you can't find in all these damn stores and people are charging ridiculous amounts, you could just get, like, oh, okay, I want a NES amiibo. You can just get off the new rewards program. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be easy for them because they can just simply use what they've already had made and they just have to ship it out. I'm just saying, that's a suggestion. I think that'd be really easy for them to do because they're not making anything unnecessary.
I would love it because it would definitely be easier than like trying to search for one in stores.
A whole lot
Wherever it is.
easier.
'Cause,
Alright,
yeah,
then-
that's what I was talking about. That's why I bought mine online for a ridiculous price because I couldn't find it in stores anywhere.
That's
Yes.
why
The
it broke
program
into
offered
GameStop.
that.
Yes,
and
the
that would be
ame-
perfect.
these amiibos are breaking the internet, and I'm just breaking the real world because no tea, no shade. All right, people are making these amiibos ridiculous amounts, and I know y'all are gonna be in the comments being like, "Oh, Spider Star, you're a hater, you're a hypocrite because you're gonna charge people for the Robin amiibo." That's different, okay? What I do is different than what other people do because they charge it for freaking $100, things like that. They would charge it for some person. Oh, let's never forget this. A 47 $47 for
I know
a
what you're
Ness
saying.
amiibo and a Pop-Tart.
I would have bought that because the Pop-Tart sounds
It
good.
was a good one.
That
It was brown sugar
Pop-Tart.
cinnamon, right?
No, it wasn't. It was s'mores, I think.
S'mores
It
was
was
good too.
It was a good. It sounded like a good deal no matter
Wait,
what.
let me
just
look
'cause
this
of the
up.
Pop-Tarts.
If
Let
it
me
was
look this
brown,
up.
if it was brown sugar cinnamon, I would have gone for it.
Let me look this up. I want to know
I would
exactly
just
what.
go for it regardless.
It was s'mores,
I
yes.
didn't have it.
Ness amiibo and s'mores Pop-Tart for $50.
lame.
That
It
is
should've been
so
brown sugar
ridiculous.
cinnamon. Then I would have gone.
It's
I would've
worth
gone for
it.
That's ridiculous. You could buy Yoshi man. You could buy a whole box of Pop Tarts for like $3, and you buy that
Did
Ness
someone
We
amiibo
buy
already
for
it?
buy a lot
$13.
of Pop-Tarts here.
Oh my god! But
Did someone buy it?
someone did buy it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are lucky. They got
Hey,
themselves
they got what they
a Ness
want.
amiibo and a delicious.
Snack. Oh my god, okay. We're acting rambunctious. I'm sorry, guys. We're acting rambunctious right now, but still,
Okay,
that's
let's-
just ridiculous.
Let's get back to the whole
But, like,
rewards
what
program
type of-
thing.
Yeah, what type of rewards do you guys think that they will offer? Like, other than Amiibo?
Pop-Tarts.
Okay, yeah.
Pop-Tarts.
They offer Mario
I would
Mario
love that.
Pop Tarts. Yeah.
I would like that.
I would think they'd offer like all. It would be like an all digital thing, honestly. Like
yeah, probably. I
like,
think the digital was kind
you-
of
like, you-
smart.
yeah, you put stuff on digitally. You're like the more stuff you do. Like say if it's like the program's related to Mario Maker, it'd be when you upload levels that you get some of these points for this. So the more like you support the game, the more you'll get for it. And then with physical rewards, it would be some. Oh wait, not physical. With the digital rewards, it would be something like. Well, there could be Amiibo, but there can also be other digital rewards too. So say, like
A
DLC,
minigame.
exclusive DLC, or
I don't
more
think they'll
digital
do
stuff.
that.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm just taking wild assumptions.
I mean, I do think that they will still have digital games because why not? It was never a bad idea. Of course not. But what I'm saying is, I just want other stuff to be on there as well. Like
Otherwise known as exclusive stuff.
yeah, like I want like a freaking shirt that says get the hell out, or that has like Peach and like Daisy on it, and it says "Get the hell out." Like someone should make that shirt right now and say copyright by Spider Star because Peach and Daisy on that shirt saying "Get the hell out." Like I'm sorry they would never do that, but like that'd be a really hot shirt. No tea, no shade. But like, just something that's just different that we can't get anywhere else. Like Yoshiman just said, like digital games are great, but I want other stuff as well. Come on, we need I want a freaking lamp that has Mario on it. All right, something stupid like that. Like just something that's different.
Or it could be just digital, or it could be just like exclusive digital game like they did with Doc Lewis's Punch Out.
Oh, but that
I'm
game...
fine with that, honestly, because I never got Punch Out. So good
I don't know
placement.
about that. That thing kind of sucked, Yoshi man. No tea, no
I
shade.
loved it though. I mean,
but it
my
wasn't
brothers
fun.
love it because they apparently love Doc Lewis.
I don't like Doc Lewis. No, just kidding. I like Doc Lewis. But yeah, I don't really know. That we'll see what they will release later on. And if you guys are listening to this, like through the Lost Levels website or on YouTube, make sure you comment below telling us like what type of rewards do you think they will have. You could say things that we've already said, like could it be an amiibo or a shirt that says "Get the hell out" or something like that. Who knows? Just like comment below and tell us like what do you think? What type of rewards do you think will come out for this new rewards program? All right, let's move on to the next
And
question.
if you get any of the questions right, you'll get a free Pop-Tart.
Oh my God, we're not. Okay,
I have
Yoshi man,
Pop-Tarts in my
we're
house.
holding you to that. All
Damn
right,
it,
you're gonna
Sully,
be the,
ruined everything.
you're gonna
Sorry.
be the one to ship the Pop Tart to that person. Okay,
I'm into that.
you're gonna be shipping the Pop Tarts, Yoshi man. So, but I hope you have money to buy Pop Tarts.
We have Pop-Tarts here. I'm not giving any Pop-Tarts. It was from Seoul.
No,
Okay.
like, shut your mouth.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on to the next question. And to answer the last question, I think that the new rewards program, I hope it will be better. Let's just put it like that.
It better be.
It better be, yes. It better be better. Right? It better be better.
It's not butter.
All right, so what kind of rewards do you hope for the new rewards program? Which we kind of already answered this. You know, like things like Amiibo, like shirts.
We just asked this question.
Yeah,
I would
we
like
just-
shirts. Shirts would be cool.
I think if they made like exclusive shirts, like, you know,
Yeah, shirts definitely.
like just different shirts, not shirts you can go at like JCPenney's or like
Claire's.
go to like that, there or Nintendo World, like no like exclusive shirts for Nintendo World Store. Why not? You know, shirts you can only buy there because not everyone lives in New York
That'd be nice
City.
because I don't live anywhere near that store.
Yeah,
So I could
live-
actually get that, even though I
live-
live up here in Canada.
Yeah, I live nearby. I live near it because I'm in Queens, you know, and that's in Manhattan, and that's not too far away. But you know, like things like that would be really useful for people who live in other places, like what Yoshiman just said. Like, you know, if he lives in Canada, he can still get a shirt from there, and you know, it's still be, you know, the same thing. I think if they do things like that, it will definitely be using stuff that they already have, and they'll be using it better because it's not going to waste or anything like that. All right, and here is the final question. This is the very, very final question. Will you be using the new rewards program once it's announced? You know, we keep talking about it. We
Yeah.
keep, like, mentioning things about it. But, like, will you actually be using it? Will
I
you give it a
would,
chance?
But I think it'd be really annoying if they don't actually have it automated now. Like, since Nintendo's going very digitally with their programming and stuff,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to still enter in codes and stuff for my games. I think that it just should happen automatically.
Well, I think that what you're asking is going to be what
I
I'm
would
trying to
say
say.
you could say
Expected.
it's too much all you want, but both Xbox or Microsoft and Sony
I think
do
it's
it.
I think it's expected at this point.
Yes, it's expected. They should be doing it.
They should be doing it, but I realistically don't think they will be doing it. Maybe for the next console, but for Wii U, I think that's asking it for a little too soon. That's just what I think. For me, what I will be using it once it's announced. All right, I'm gonna be on it day one, unless the traffic. Okay, that's one thing they better fix. All right, the traffic needs to be fixed. All right, because I'm tired of using Club Nintendo, and every damn time it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't go on this site because of high traffic. Fix that. Like for this new rewards program, make sure that that's not a problem. That it's not like, oh yeah, the rewards program, you can't access it because so many people are on this damn place and you can't go on the site. You have to wait till later, and then you try later and then you still can't go on it. No, none of that. Fix the traffic. Fix it.
Right.
Just fix it. Anything you have to
I
say,
know.
Yoshiman?
I know I definitely will probably use it unless it costs money to use, which I doubt it would because it's an awards program. But yeah, if it costs money, then I probably won't. But it should be a yes regardless.
All right, and that is it for our main topic. Thank you guys so much for listening to the main topic. Hopefully, you've been listening in this whole time and you haven't just skipped ahead. And if you're hearing this because you skipped ahead, then you better go back. You better go back like 20 minutes and listen
You
to
missed
it.
the great reward that we offered. Go back and listen.
Yes, go back for like 5-10 minutes and go listen to that.
Pop-Tarts.
And
Nice
now
going, Sully ruined it.
Saul just is ruining things today.
I mean, they're delicious.
All right,
Brown
Yeah,
sugar
but you
cinnamon.
should have had him go back and listen to it. themselves.
Yeah.
But brown sugar cinnamon.
Okay, let's get into news and community. All right, so here's the first matter of business because I know some of you are wondering about this. This is actually about Toadette. Toadette is currently on a hiatus. So you not seeing Toadette on the podcast, don't worry. She's not gone yet. At least not anything that she's announced yet. So don't worry about that. Don't be like, oh my god, Toadette's gone. She's never coming back. No. It's just that currently she's in Arizona with her dad. And, you know, and most of the time we do our podcast on Saturday, of course. And that's the day she usually hangs out with her dad. So, you know, and also she's enjoying her summer. She needs to have her break because of her rough school year. So, you know, please don't worry about Toadette. All right, she's not disappearing. She's not gone. She's not like, oh, goodbye, Lost Levels. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. No. She's still one of
Never
us.
said that.
She's going to help us actually. This is going to be the next thing. It's a segue. You see, segue. She's actually going to be helping us with our new Tumblr. Yes, the Lost Levels has a Tumblr. Whoa. Who was that?
That was
Hi.
not me as Yoshi Man, but we're all celebrating because hooray, we finally got it. We've had a Tumblr, I think.
We
no,
had
the
a-
Mario Party Legacy Tumblr.
Mario Party Legacy has had a Tumblr, which, that's still part of us, of course.
Yeah.
But, we had, us, the Lost Levels, didn't really have our own personal Tumblr. But now we do. You can go look it up, and it is the Lost Levels Podcast.tumblr.com.
Hooray! Follow us if you dare.
Yes,
Follow
you
them.
better follow it. You better follow it, right? It's not negotiable, all right? You're
I
gonna
can't
follow
believe it's
it.
not better.
So you go follow it, and go spread the word. Tell your friends. Oh my God, the Last of Us have a Tumblr. I gotta follow it. Yeah, you gotta be like that. If you're not like that, then it's not acceptable. But no, for real, guys, please just go check it out. We really appreciate it if you did. All right, next matter of business. You guys already know about the Lost Levels looking for a new member. Which, if you skipped ahead, which I know some of y'all get a little crazy, y'all skip ahead. Y'all do that sometimes. Not everyone, but some people do that. Let me just tell you, we're looking for a new member. Yoshiman's currently trying out to be one of our new members. You
Hi.
could try out. Yes, hi, Yoshiman. Hi Canada. You can try out to be a Lost Level. All you need is a Skype account, a decent microphone, have Audacity, and the Layman Coder MP3 so you can save, files as an MP3 file. And also, you need to have free time on Saturdays. So if you meet these requirements and you're interested in joining our little group, then please sign up. Just email us at thelostlevelsmpl@gmail.com.
Also, if you're thinking of trying to get a good headset, the best one I recommend is USB one.
Yes, there you go. Yoshiman just gave you some advice. You see, friendly competition, friendly advice.
Well, I'm fine with whoever gets the spot because I still like coming here as a guest too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we also have the Amiibo giveaway.
Yes, which I was just gonna mention, Soul, for your
How fun.
information. Okay,
How
don't you get crazy.
coincidental.
Don't you get crazy. Don't you get crazy. Yes, we are currently having an Amiibo giveaway, which is hosted by Super Zambazy. And currently 3 Amiibos are being offered. Alright, we have the Wii Fit Trainer Amiibo. We have the Toad Amiibo.
2 of which are really hard to get.
And also we have the Silver Mario Amiibo.
Also hard to get.
So,
You can buy those two in stores.
if you're
still.
interested in entering this giveaway, you need to do one of these 3 things. Or if you want to increase your chances, do all 3 of these things. It will drastically boost your chances of potentially winning. Here's what you got to do. 1, follow MPL Network on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's Mario Party Legacy's Twitter,
Do
MPL
it.
Network. 2, retweet this tweet about the giveaway. So on MPL Network, you can currently find a tweet that says pretty much retweet and follow for a Wii Fit Trainer, Silver Mario, or Toad Amiibo. #Amiibo, #giveaway, ends July 26th. So go retweet that.
Easily
that was number 2.
found on
It's
the
actually
entry page, isn't it?
Yes.
yes. Also, it's a pinned tweet. So if you just go to the MPL Network page, it's pinned, so you can just easily find it and retweet it.
Yeah.
And the third thing you got to do is you got to rate and review the Lost Levels podcast
That's
on
us.
iTunes. Yes, that's us, the Lost Levels. So please rate
Great.
and review, especially review. The review helps us so much, and rate us 5 stars. Please, none of this nonsense.
Make
What you
me
rate us
5
4.
stars.
Rate us 5 stars. We would really, really, really appreciate it.
Rate
All right?
rate the episodes that I'm in 5 stars.
Oh my God,
And
Yoshi,
just,
man.
just that.
See, this is why
But make
nobody
sure you
likes,
rate the others 4 stars.
This is why nobody
5.
likes Canada.
Oh my God.
That's-
The giveaway ends July 26th.
Give them 5 stars. They definitely deserve it.
Thank you. Yes. The giveaway ends July 26th. So make sure you do these things. All right? Doing all 3 will greatly increase your chances of winning. All right? You don't want just one entry because you just have one entry, there's a less chance. There's still a chance, but there's less chance. So you want 3 entries to just boost that chance. Okay, now that we're done with the news, we're now going to be getting into what have you been doing. All right? So who wants to talk first about what they've been doing this week? Maybe Soul because of July 4th, aka America's birthday.
I didn't do it. Actually, I kind of did. I hung out with my friend
Independence Day.
for like 8 hours. We were out on the town. We went to... this
Eating
weird-
hot dogs.
No.
Oh,
I don't
my
think I ate
God.
any food there, actually.
Wow,
We were-
shame. It's freaking Independence Day. You don't eat
Oh,
a
no,
damn
her
hot dog
mom
or a
made these
hamburger.
burgers.
Oh yes,
They're-
hamburgers. Yes, yes.
They
yes,
were
yes.
so good. I don't know how she made them, but they were like, I think she just put meat on a pan, but for whatever reason they were delicious. And and then we went to this weird like festival thing, and it was okay. I mean, I think I paid $15, and I shouldn't have done it because I didn't really have that much fun. But I mean, we were going to be there for a while otherwise, and I would have just done nothing and wait for the fireworks. And the fireworks were okay, but I don't really like the 4th of July to begin with, so it's not really. I was just like, I don't want to stay home and literally do nothing because my family did nothing. What else? Yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago, Thursday, I went to, we basically, long story short, I waited outside a GameStop, not too long, and there were 4 of us, there were 4 Nesses, the person in front of me bought 2, and apparently wasn't supposed to, but the lady didn't say anything, but thankfully my mother was at the other GameStop, which had nobody, by the way. I don't know why nobody was waiting out there, and it's in the middle, it was like by the big city, it's huge, nobody was there. Well, the Nesses weren't shipped that day, like they weren't coming in, they hadn't come in yet, but he said, well, they're supposed to be coming in later today, probably around noon, so we drove back at noon, even though he said he'd call us, and like he was just about to call us when we came in, but I was like, I don't want to take a chance that he forgets. And I got a Ness Amiibo, and the Ness Amiibo honestly looks so cool. And then I got, I found a Jigglypuff was restocked on Target, and I don't know if I necessarily got it, because my mother goes, you may or may not have gotten it for my birthday, but I think we both know what that means. So I finally got the original 12, if that Jigglypuff actually comes through. I also got, funnily enough, on Monday, I believe. Yeah, Monday I got Palutena in the mail, and I love the Palutena amiibo. She looks so cool. And then Ganondorf came in the next day, and Dark Pit I was expecting to come the Wednesday, but I still have not gotten him, and I'm really hoping he's come in, because it's getting me nervous since I was, I got Palutena, Ganondorf, and then I thought, Dark Pit, because I ordered them all on the same day from the same person. And I was just thinking, okay, for whatever reason they came consecutively, but they haven't. Also, I think yesterday I was hanging out with my friend, Parker, and he's really cool, but I found out he also, like, when you were talking about s'mores Pop-Tarts, he really likes s'mores Pop-Tarts. Those are his favorite. And so whenever I think of s'mores Pop-Tarts, I think of a Ness Amiibo, and then I also think of my friend Parker, who doesn't listen to the podcast, but shout out to Parker, because he's cool.
Shout out to Parker.
Hi, Parker.
I think this is gonna be a new trend on the podcast. Shout out to Parker.
Don't.
Should be on every episode. Yes,
No.
yes.
Parker
It's too
will kill
late.
me.
Parker's about to become podcast famous. All right, is that it, Soul?
Even though he doesn't even know about it.
I know.
I'm never gonna tell him now. No, that's it. I've done nothing really much.
All right, Yoshi Man, you go next.
Okay. What is it I've been doing? I go to work, I come home and play video games, I take care of this puppy, he's actually on my lap right now. Say hello, Nugget! Say hello! He's shy.
Oh, Nugget shy.
Otherwise, I just go to work, I've been doing stuff. I actually got myself a credit card recently, so I've been going online searching for stuff that I could buy with it. The very first thing that I, of course, buy is that Robin Amiibo that Soul showed me.
Yes, work.
Hi.
Now I've got a Robin Amiibo coming, and now my parents have banned me from buying stuff online because I already bought something.
They banned
you? They don't want me spending all my money online, apparently.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Now I felt kind of bad, but I was like, you weren't gonna get it otherwise, so it was kind of like.
I'm happy with it as long as I got the Robin Amiibo finally.
Yeah, it'll be coming.
So
in
that's
hopefully soon.
hopefully gonna come in on Wednesday. If not, it said it would come like within a week after that. So I'm just hoping for it to come in. Otherwise, I'm actually finishing up my part-time schooling right now, and it's about to come in the summertime. So yay! I get to just do summer type stuff. Otherwise, I've been playing games and being lazy because I should be doing stuff on my YouTube, but I haven't for some reason, and I really need to get to that. But otherwise, I'm lazy, and I haven't been doing anything special. I need to do something.
All right. Okay. Now it is my turn. It is Spider Staryu's turn to talk about what he's been doing this week. I love how I just refer to myself in third person. Okay, so
Talk, it's fun.
July 4th. That was Independence Day. That was Fireworks Day. That was just a really great day. My mom invited all her friends over. Oh, I'm sorry, you're Canadian. Sorry,
I still spent Canada Day, but that was at work.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't celebrate Canada Day.
That was at work though, because more money, because more.
What do you do on Canada Day? Do you just launch
Oh my god, okay.
Pretty much the same thing as you do on the 4th of July. So, you can continue what you're saying, you'll pretty much get an idea of what I normally do.
Is
okay, happy birthday,
Sorry,
Canada.
going.
Happy belated birthday, Canada. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, Kissel interrupted me, of course.
Nobody likes Canada.
Oh my god. So many Canadians are gonna be like, oh, I'm not watching this podcast anymore.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
Okay.
Laughing.
So what have I been doing? Okay, yes, I watched a hot dog competition, Nathan's hot dog.
Ew. Ugh.
Yeah, it was so
Oh my,
gross.
that's weird.
I was gagging. I'm like, they're eating these hot dogs and they're like,
How many hot dogs?
69. No, 62, no, 62, 62. 62,
Wait,
I think.
69? 69 is in that's how many they had, or?
Okay, what? Wait, what are you saying?
How many? Of course.
What? What did you say?
You're an idiot.
Oh my
You're
god!
an idiot. Yoshiman's...
I'm asking.
Okay, it's not English. Everyone's getting confused. Okay, everyone's just laughing. Okay, what did you say, Yoshiman?
69 is in that many?
That many hot-
or?
I don't know if that's how many they had. No, 62. I was right, 62.
Okay, 62.
And this guy named Matt Stoney defeated the champion Joey Chestnut. So he dethroned the champion. So good job, Matt Stoney.
Nice.
It was gross a little bit, but I am not too far. Okay, actually that's a big lie. I'm actually kind of far away, but we'll do Subway, yeah. But Coney Island and that Nathan's freaking hot dog place thing, fast food. What do you call that location, landmark, something like that? I've actually been there before, and it's actually I could actually go there I don't know if it's a restaurant. It's like an open stand where you can just get hot dogs and
Nathan's hot dog stand.
Yeah, like that, kind of. I don't know. I feel like I'm confusing you guys.
Building, whatever.
You just look up Nathan's and you'll find that famous place. Trust me.
Okay, what's it called? I'll look it up right now.
Okay, well you'll talk about it after the podcast, Yoshiman. Other than that, yeah, my mom invited all her friends over. I invited a couple of my friends, and I think I was playing Smash Brothers or Splatoon so I was playing Splatoon for the Splatfest. Yes, and I was working and twerking and smacking and cracking people's backs and their necks and their heads and their ears and their nose and their eyes. I just been cracking everything. I just crack it like that.
Woohoo.
The term
dogs
is
win.
splatting.
Woohoo.
Row. Go
I
dogs.
love dogs.
Yeah, dogs. Those dogs beat those little kitties.
Okay,
no
you
offense to
won.
cats.
You won, Nugget?
No offense to cats. What else?
Nah, all offense to cats.
Yes, all offense. I played Smash Brothers with Boo and Yoshi, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to play Smash Bros for a while. Let me just say that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Yoshi
beat you
and I
back.
got really mad at us because he thought we were teaming.
I still feel like I should go with my accusation, but I don't want to get into that because that just causes a lot of random chaos. That shouldn't come up.
Yoshi, man, he was trying it. But,
Well,
before Boo joined, we were having
if I
fun.
get caught under the orbital stage, the orbital assault stage, and
Hell
you
no.
guys just stand there staring at me the entire time.
Yeah,
while I'm
because
stuck
you were
there.
hiding. You were
Choose
hiding. You were
terrible
hiding.
stages.
I wanted
Stop choosing
Yoshiman.
terrible
I wanted Yoshiman to drown because Yoshiman was making me mad when we were playing before. So I was not. I didn't care to hit. But Boo kept hitting me, but I didn't really care to hit him. Boost. I don't know why. Boo.
There! You admitted it that you didn't care to hit him and you wanted to hit me.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted
But that's
to
not
hear.
teaming. That's not teaming, Yoshiman. Teaming is
Doesn't matter. That's all. That's all I care.
Okay,
That's all I cared
okay,
about is that
okay.
you were targeting me.
Yoshiman, go back to Canada. Go back to Canada. Go back to
I am
Canada.
in Canada.
Go back to Canada. You need to come to America right now and then go back to Canada. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Sorry you heard a little cut, but things got a little crazy between me and Yoshiman talking about our Smash battle. But now we're cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're fine. Yoshiman went to America.
Cool. I've been cool the whole time.
Yoshiman went to America, and then he went back to Canada, like I told him to do. So, here,
We got
we're going to get
this
into our
shit
ending
out.
information. So, you can subscribe to us and rate us on iTunes. You could check out Maripie Legacy at maripie.legacy.com and the Lost Levels podcast at thelostlevels.maripie.legacy.com. And make sure you sign up for the podcast, please. We want to know. We don't want to know. We want to know who the next Lost Levels superstar is going to be. Yes, that's what we want to know. Or who's it going to be? Is it going to be Yoshi Man? Is it going to be someone else? You know, like, is it going to be Impa Dude? Which, happy birthday, Impa Dude. Yes, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Impa Dude.
Happy birthday, yes.
It's your birthday. Happy
So,
birthday.
Whoever it's going to be.
Wait, you
I
signed
signed up to
wish you
join.
good luck.
Let's hope I win, guys.
And for me, I'm Spider
Good
Star.
luck, Soul.
And for me, I'm Spider Star everywhere on Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, Facebook, Nintendo Network, and Google+. All of those places, it is Spider Star You. Yes.
Me, I am Greninja. No, I changed it. I'm Hardly Milk on Tumblr. I'm Compete on Nintendo Network, and you could also follow my Steven Universe blog, La Piss Your Pants, which has a lot of news because we got some stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, which we will see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Hooray!
Yoshiman, where can we find you?
I'm Yoshiman222, kind of like how Star You everywhere. I'm Yoshiman222 everywhere, except for like my Tumblr, which I call myself Yoshi Tactician. I don't even post much there. I want to post more. Someone give me ideas to post there, please. Otherwise, YouTube, Mario Party Legacy, and that's about it. I don't know. I should really sign up for more places.
Thank you, everyone, for listening, and thank you, Yoshiman, for joining us today. All right,
Thank you for inviting me today. Because
No problem. No problem at all.
I like being a guest here.
We want to know what you guys think about Yoshiman. Do you like him being on the podcast? Do you like hearing him mixed with us? You know, let us know what you think, all right? It'll definitely... It's not... Okay, let's be for real. Not everything's going to be what everyone else thinks, but, you know, it definitely does help to know what other people think. So, you know, just please tell us in a nice, polite way what you think of Yoshiman.
They can be as honest as they want. I'll be fine with it.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time, alright? See you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Impa Dude.